Hello, everyone. What is everyone doing today? Right now, I'm not crocheting or anything right now because I'm actually done with my project for my table. Um, I just realized a part of my hair was sticking up, so oh well. Hey, Heather. I'm not crocheting right now at the moment. Dude, I finished my project, don't know what else to make. So we just want to hang out tonight and chat and talk about whatever. Just got done making a. Oh, what did I do now? What the hell? What the hell I do? I can't really be upset with you, Heather, to have a bone with people because right now a lot of people mad at me right now. And what I do, tell me what I did. Yeah, you right. But right now, I ain't doing nothing. Hey Rudy, how are you? Tonight, Rudy, we are just hanging out, chilling, and talking. That's pretty much all we doing tonight. I'm not crocheting, I'm not cooking, nothing tonight. We just chilling. And plus, on top of that, my body hurts. My knee is bothering me. My feet swollen. So tonight we were just chilling tonight. Normally I would be doing something, but I just want to take a chill day. Just a chill day. Hey Callie, how are you, baby? There's sometimes I come up on by myself some days, and today's one of those days I want to be by myself. Or there will be days I'll be here for like the first 45 minutes before I bring anybody up. So we're just relaxing today. Just not doing nothing. Hey Brie, how are you doing? See, I'm getting too old to be hanging out. What did I do? I did not come up last night at all. He is fixing himself a grilled cheese sandwich right now at this moment. When I'm doing my lives, he don't really bother me when I'm doing my lives unless it's something important. And plus, my husband's home too, so when I'm doing my lives, if something wrong, he goes deal with him. And I think I'm losing my voice from the football game from the other night, and then I'm tired. So and I finally finished my table covering things, so I would go get it, but I don't feel like going back downstairs. But right now, I do not know what I'm going to make right now. It's real simple. Like you can just pretty much say, type the person's name like hey, the at simple, and the person's name, or you can just type hey, the person's name. And Kelly, that was a nice live too. Hey, Kelly. I mean, Cameron. Sorry, I'm just slightly tired. Hey, Cam, how are you? Today's just we just chilling tonight. No crochet, no nothing. And thank you, Bree, for coming past. That's good. Hey, Copy. Why not? Copy. I was supposed to go shopping last week, but I ain't doing it until my next day off. Like I have enough food to last us this week, but Wednesday I'm kind of pushing it with Wednesday. Hi, husband. I don't know your name, but you said your name is husband. Oh, so you getting fancy, Kim, huh? Hey, Crystal. Girl, if you don't go take some rest, girl, if you don't leave, go get some rest. I will check up on you later. Okay? And plus, on top of that, today is just like really not my day today. Like I'm just like when the weather changes, I become like real achy and like irritable, like a little bit. Girl, go eat. Do what you gotta do. As many times you see me up on my panel eating, you do. I think I care about you eating up here. Yes, I do eat on my lives too, Heather. And don't care. I be saying her stuff in my face. Girl, go take care of your husband. Plus, mine's is mad at me too. So I'm like, what you mean by be Panera? I'm confused. Yeah, that's true. His is he got a new medication that's making him grouchy right now, and I don't got time for him. Oh no, I'm not eating Panera right now. I thought about buying getting food on the way home today, but I was like, nah. No offense, Heather. I love my job, but after a while, you get tired of eating the food. After a while, unless you like really hungry. So I wound up going to Burger King, not Burger King, but Wendy's on the way home. I wound up getting some of their curly fries. And I was going to go get more yarn today, but I didn't even make it up there. Yeah, that's true. That is honestly true. Sometimes I don't mind it. Then there'll be days like, oh, well, I'm hungry because I didn't eat the night before. But today, last night, I wound up eating chicken and macaroni and cheese. And I still had some, a little bit of cabbage left. Oh, no, Kim. Hey, Jane. No, he's not mad at that. It's just like right now, he's just a grouch right now with different medication. Right, I talked to Tyler earlier. Um, he should be lurking somewhere in the streets. He should be lurking right now. And by what I mean by lurking in the streets, that pretty much means either he's lurking in YouTube streets. He's here. He's just lurking right now. No, not tonight. I don't got time to be hoeing. I'm too old for that. Uh, and I still have to rearrange all this again. I knew you was. I still have to rearrange all of this over here because I don't like the how I did it before. So, and Kelly, you better bring yourself up here today. I'm having company. I did my time being up here by myself. Feel like I'm in jail. Hey, outlaw. Kelly, don't start your mess now. Don't start your mess. I've been up here for about 12, almost 13 minutes by myself. Normally, I don't have a problem with it tonight, but tonight, I'm here. You're not no child. How are you doing, outlaw? Cam, how? That's what I'm trying to figure out. That sounded like me the other day trying to do my table thing. But I do know this much. That I gotta find my black yarn that is upstairs. I do gotta find that. Yeah, I'd rather have you be tired than anything else. Here come Cam.
Hello.
Hey, Cammy Boo.
I gotta take out a couple of rows. I made a boo
See,
boo.
how did you make a boo boo?
Right
Hey,
here.
Shelly.
Hi, Shelly. Right there where that stitch marker is. See it? What's
Oh,
wrong
yeah,
with
you
that
made a
picture?
big boo boo.
Yeah. If I miss a chain, I don't worry about it. But if I only do two in the corner, in a space, I'll actually tear it out and go fix it.
Yeah,
But if it's just a chain, I don't care. But that
true.
kind of boo boo, I will actually take it out. Mother's home from visiting baby.
How is the baby doing?
She's doing wonderful.
Oh, how
My
big was
brother
she get?
uh actually got a picture just recent that was taken Wednesday. First, let me turn down the brightness. Oops.
Oh my goodness, she got so big.
I know, didn't she?
I remember when she was just an itsy bitsy baby when y'all first brought her home from the hospital.
Oh yeah, this was Wednesday. We
She's about like 6 months now, right?
three, three
Oh
and a,
my god.
just about 3.5.
Hey, Crystal.
Hey, Crystal. My brother-in-law went out of town, so my mother went to spend the night.
Aww. Make me want to have another baby. But
I know.
let me scratch that. No, I don't.
Okay, it can make me small again.
That's what I'm doing now. I like to put return to sender to kids. So cute.
And it's funny. She's my baby. She just lives with my sister and brother-in-law.
Mother.
And then it's the same with my cousin's two boys. They're my kids.
Yeah.
They just live with him.
Ew.
So I technically have three kids, but I didn't make them.
See, Heather, go enjoy yourself. I will see you Monday.
And then I actually got four. I forgot about Raven.
Ooh. How you forget one? Here come my 1/4.
There's Raven.
Catch you.
Oh my gosh, she's so pretty.
Oh wow, she's pretty. What
And
about
then
that doll? I like the doll.
yeah, so do I.
Oh yeah,
And then
that's really nice.
this is my cousin's. Hang on.
Wow.
This is my aunt's house. My mom's younger sister.
Oh, okay.
So it's her room's kind of bright.
Oh yeah,
There's my cousin's daughter Jade.
Oh.
love that outfit.
Oh yeah, and she is a princess,
Oh, okay, all right.
and she lets you know it too.
That's awesome. I
No,
like when
But
people, can do
oh
that.
yeah,
I
but
love you and I love kids, but they wouldn't survive in my house acting that way.
and
Yeah.
she we never call her by her
No
name.
dad thought
Never
my
call her
son's trying
Jade.
to get in my room.
Oh,
We never call Jade by her name. It's either Shmoo or Juice.
juice. Wow, that's cute.
Yeah,
Yeah, I never had
I've
a
never.
nickname, which is good. I never
Yeah,
had a nickname.
my cousin Smitty. When I was very young, the reason why I got Kimmy in my name is he gave that to me when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I figured. Wow,
So Kimmy's my street name.
funny.
Straight names.
That's what he
Yeah,
said.
Um, straight names. Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. Yeah, my volume, I have to fix. I'm really loud today. I don't know what's going on.
I had to turn on my fan. I was getting hot flashes, and it's only 65 degrees, and I'm getting hot flashes.
Yeah, it was warm today. It was weird. It was freezing this morning. Then by about noon or 12:30, it was sweating. And then the next thing you know, cold again. So it's been all over the place.
Girl, I'm over
Mm,
here freezing. Like when I left to go to work this morning, I wore a sweater and a jacket. Thanks, Heather. I'm wearing a nightgown actually.
oh snap. Let me turn off this YouTubes. The YouTubes.
Because this morning
Mm-hmm.
was wearing a hoodie, no, a jacket and a sweater and a long sleeve shirt. But I changed out my long sleeve shirt
Yep.
and my hoodie, not my hoodie, but my sweater, and put it in my bag. Because it was like when I left the house, it was like 40 degrees.
Oh, wow. That's cold.
And then by the time I got off, it was in like 65. It was like
Yeah.
still chilly, but I can wear my
Mhm.
jacket.
Yeah. Yeah, it got warm. It was like 70 here. I was like, it's like 50 to 70. I'm like, whoa. You're poor.
Well, we went
Yeah.
Tuesday.
I'm eating healthy. Salad.
Okay.
We went from 86
Wow.
to 66.
Yeah, see, that's crazy. That's insane.
Could have
From
been me.
Tuesday to Thursday,
Mm.
we dropped to 20 degrees.
Yeah, it
2
shocks
days.
your body, right? You're like,
Yeah.
yep.
Well,
Oh, they were having fun with me at concession today.
Mm.
Ooh, pretty.
Oh, yeah.
And
Wait, hold that up again, Cammy.
I'm ripping it out. I made a boo boo.
Oh, okay.
Well, y'all guys know that blue and white one I was working on?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I no longer have it.
It's gone already?
I gave it away. One of the kids is a little about 2-year-old boy. He was looking so pitiful and clingy to dad.
Yeah.
I gave it to dad, and as they're walking out, his 6-year-old sister is trying to get it.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I'm like,
And I'm actually done with my tablecloth
yay,
table covering.
yay.
I would go get it, but it's already on the table and it's downstairs.
Nah, you're good. You can you can send me a picture later.
Yep.
And
But
I'm
yeah, I
like,
got
right
there.
now, we just chilling and just talking tonight because I'm still trying to figure out what I want to make next.
Okay.
I had a pound of white and a pound of that blue. I did not get anywhere near done with the white, but I also had a ball of yellow.
Mm.
So I decided grab the white and yellow and let's see what happened.
Yep.
That's looking pretty good.
Okay.
But it's out there.
Yep. That's cool.
Hi, Junior. I've been doing okay. Little tired today because I've been up since 6:30, and I was dealing with money from 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
About 8:15 until
See you later, Heather.
about 6. Bye, Heather. Bye, boss lady. I remembered that one.
Yeah.
And oh, the other crystal's in there. So hello,
Mhm.
Mary.
Oh, Mary Webb.
Mary.
and we did a lot.
Hey, Ray.
Oh, Ray.
Hi, Ray of Sunshine.
Ray.
One third of our tickets was about $150.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, and we have to handwrite our tickets.
Oh, okay.
Oh, girl, you better than me because, like, when I would volunteer for my son's football team, I swear, just on home games, I feel like I just worked a second job.
Exactly. It's a lot of work.
And I'm like, and we'll remind you, like, say if the game starts at 7,
Mm-hmm.
we have to be there like at least 2 hours prior.
Yeah.
To what time the game starts because it's so in fact one we have to set up everything, put the prices out, like the papers out for what the prices are, and then on top of that we have to do mental math on top of that. And I'm like,
how dare they?
I'm not dealing with this. I'll leave like somebody else in charge of the money.
I'm writing, and I have numbers here. And down here in the last part, I have the total, but everything's all lined up. We had one lady. We do Cash App and
that's good.
And all that.
No, girl, we don't ever do Cash App. We do strictly cash. We don't take credit cards. Nothing.
Money.
Well, it goes to her accounts and then she pays us.
Oh,
girl, I don't even get paid.
Yes, her tickets. Her tickets were $151.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ray.
Thank you.
Cause man, I swear, cause it will be times that I would, especially on Friday nights.
Oh yeah.
On Fridays, I would do an early shift. Get off work about like 4. Get home about like 4:30, 4:45. Come home, change out my work clothes.
Yep.
And remind you, for the home games, it is like 3 blocks away from the house where I can just walk to.
Yep.
But it's just like, and then by the time I'm done there, it's like going on like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. And then remind you, I have to be back at work at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Oh.
Some Saturdays. Some Saturdays I do have to be back at work at like 5:30 some Saturdays. Like right now I haven't opened for the past 2 Saturdays. But I'm like, and remind you, in order for me to get up for work in the morning, I'm normally in bed no later than 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh Jesus. And then like it'll be times like I don't want to get up. I
Right.
don't want to do this. I don't want to be that. Then I'm
Mhm.
dragging and tired all day. I got at
Yep.
work, and I'm like, and then now I have to go to work and deal with people. I don't like. It ain't
Mhm.
my employees; it's the customers
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have to really deal with. But I do have some of my favorite customers.
Oh, you
Oh
do.
yeah.
I do have some of my regulars. I do love them to death.
Oh yeah, I love my regulars at the store. There's
Mm.
just one lady. She's in her, I'd say, late 50s, early 60s.
Yeah.
If that. Oh my God, she's so sweet. And then
Hey,
there's
Tina
this
Bailey.
lady. She
Oh,
comes.
hey.
Hi Tina.
Come on,
This lady
girl.
comes in at
You
the end
come
of the
up.
month, and
Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah.
we'll always. I'll sit there. I'll shop. I'll walk around the entire store while she shops.
Well, that's
Mhm.
cool.
Yeah. I
But
had
and then she was there for, I'd say, almost the first year. And then she stopped for like a couple of months. And I'm like, oh my God, she died
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You always wonder. Mm.
because she wasn't coming in. And then I was out donations doing something. I think helping out or doing something. And she goes, oh, what, they demoted you?
Because I
Oh,
Yeah. And
remember.
I said, no, no. I said, I'm just helping out here.
Hmm?
And she goes,
okay.
oh. And she goes, you ain't seen me a while, have you? And I said, no. And I said, I was worried about you.
And thank you, Mary, for putting that out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
'Cause, like, I remember this one lady from
Yep.
one of my previous jobs before I started working at where I'm at. It was her daughter.
Hmm.
It was always the mom, dad,
Mm-hmm.
her, and they had a dog.
Cool.
And they used to come through my drive through all the
Hi,
time
Brian.
and stuff like that. And I happened to see her a few weeks ago and come to find out I knew about the dad passing from when I worked there at the time. Hey, Mater. And then
Hey,
come
Mater.
ever
Yeah,
since I
he's
stopped
out there.
working, she came out there to get food one day and come to find out that
Mm-hmm.
her mom had passed.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
And
Mm.
remind you, like I was really close to her, the
Yeah.
mom, dad, and stuff like that. Because like how it started, their dog had passed away years ago, like 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Tina.
Hi,
And
how are y'all?
then
Hi,
good
Tina.
Hello.
shortly after that,
Oh, yeah. Like
the
you
dad
said,
passed
I
away.
hope that
Not
y'all.
even like a year after that.
Yeah.
And then I knew the mom had issues, like
Yeah.
health issues.
yeah,
And come to find
looking at
out that she passed away like the beginning of this year.
Mm.
And then she was telling me about it. I was like, and I was really close to him because she asked me, like, she didn't even know I quit
Mm-hmm.
from that job until I seen her up there where I work at now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how she found out because, like, she was like, ever since I left my previous job,
Mm-hmm.
I would see like some of my regular customers like out and about, like at stores, gas stations, whatever, and they would tell me like ever since I left, it went completely downhill.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Because I
yeah.
was the glue that kept everything together, especially working at night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's tough.
And that's why I left, because they couldn't handle the manager couldn't do their job.
I was the manager working nights.
Mm.
Well, the ones up above you. Because if the manager up above you ain't doing their job, you can't do yours.
That is true, but I didn't care. They knew I was going to do my job regardless, and I was the only person that was willing to deal with these kids. Because at night, the kid, like
We had
I'm gonna
high
say,
schoolers.
kids didn't listen to no one at
Mm-hmm.
all, like other managers,
Mm.
besides me. Because it was either listen to me or get sent home. I'm not going to argue with you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to argue with no 16, 17-year-old child. Clock out, go home. I'm not going to argue with you. You don't understand how many times parents will come up to the job and try to cuss me out or try to fight me because I sent their child home because I refuse to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
And with the feedback, and the killer thing was the parents would tell me to come off from behind that counter. And I'm like, give me about 10 minutes. I'll politely come off from behind this counter.
Hi, Shelly.
Wow.
And I'm like,
Yeah, I had a 17-year-old kid. It was prom season. He did no call, no show. Then he showed up 2 hours late. I said, "So why didn't you show up yesterday?" I was trying to hunt down a tux and da 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 da. I said, "Your prom is in a month. Why didn't you do that earlier?"
Yep.
I got to make sure it matches the girlfriend. I said, "Honey, she's already had her dress, and you know that."
And that's true.
I said, and then the next night I said, "What's your excuse?" I said, "Okay, so what's your excuse for being late?" Oh, I had he had to practice, and then he had to go try it on. I was like, "Okay." I said, "I've already talked to the boss. Here's the thing: if you are late one more time, you are not clocking in.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to turn right around and go home."
And like my policy was working nights as a manager. If you would have called, like in majority of the kids had my number. If they would have texted me, be like, "Hey, I'm going to be late by such and such," I was cool with it. Like, because I know sometimes with the kids during the school year, they have homework, after school activities. I was okay. As long as you text me and let me know that you was going to be late. That's all I ask. If you don't shit, like, especially if their shift starts at like 3 and they get out of school about 2 o'clock and they text me talking about, well, and they'll show up and I'll get there, I'll be like, they already text me and that's my shift. I already know they ain't gonna be here until like 4:30. I already know.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I wouldn't have minded him being late either night, but he
Mm-hmm.
come up with some BS excuses.
Right.
And he come in. It took him about 3 days before he was late again. Oh, I had to match my cummerbund to her dress. I said, "Good." I said,
Yeah.
"You ain't." I said, "Have you clocked in?" He goes, "No." I said, "Don't bother. Turn around and go home."
Mm-hmm.
He goes,
And I
"Well,"
do.
he said, "I'm going to call the manager." I said, "The manager already knows you're not here." I said,
Yeah.
"I will call him right now, and he can tell you to go home." I said, "But he's not going to be happy because you're interrupting his day off." I said, "I don't care." But his mother come up there. I looked at her. I said, "And who are you?" She told me her kid's name. I said,
Yeah, I put Miss Tina on up there because I like how her hair is looking right now.
"Yeah, I
And
do.
her
Those are nice
shirt.
braids."
Hey, Tina.
Hi.
Who is trying to come up? Hold on, wait a minute. I got somebody else in my basement. Oh, hey, Crystal. I'm liking Miss Tina's look.
Mm-hmm.
I'm loving her look right now.
Yeah, you look nice. Did you have a hot date today or anything
Yeah, with myself.
with yourself? Cool.
So you had the best date ever because
Yes.
you ain't got to wait on nobody else.
There you go.
And I'm
Look
having
at
a
her
hot
look.
date too.
And
Oh,
I
yeah.
can take my time and not rush and get
Mhm.
ready
Yeah.
and
But the
do it
hilarious,
good. And
the hilarious
receive
thing is,
myself with happiness and joy.
There
oh
you
yeah,
go.
Ooh,
you,
girl,
you
you
don't
over there looking fabulous.
I
you
know,
don't
girl.
you don't get dressed up and look nice for anyone but you. If
Yeah.
you are with somebody and they expect that, say, "Well, expect something else because you ain't it."
You
Yeah,
over
now
there looking
the
types of
hilarious,
fabulous right now.
Yeah, you
the
look great.
hilarious thing about all this is when his mama come up there, and y'all guys know I'm whiter than anything. He happened to be a very young black gentleman. His mom's as white as me.
Oh.
Yeah, and I did not know that. I didn't. It didn't matter to me. It's his
Mhm.
attitude when he was at work is what I cared about.
Right.
And she said, "Did you tell my boy to go home?" I said, "Yes, ma'am, I did." She goes, "Well, why did that?" And she said, "You're just nothing but a dumb white bee." I said, "Yeah, but this dumb white bee actually is your child's supervisor. Your
Mhm.
child was warned that if he did not come in on time,
Right.
that he should not even bother to clock in. He was going to be sent directly home."
Right.
She goes, "He was." I said, "Yes, ma'am." I said, "Not can call." I said, "If you want me to call," I said, "You can come up here in the morning. The manager will be here, and you can talk to him."
Right.
I said, "But as of now, he's not working when I do. He will not work a shift with me again for the entire time I work at this store. He is employed here. He will not work with me." He goes, "Well, you can't do that." I said, "Yes, I can. Managers do have preference over their employees. If
Yes,
we
they
have
do.
one, if we
Yes.
have one that disrespects us
Mhm.
or does not show appropriate mannerism while they're on the clock, then yes." I said, "He disrespected me
Mm.
by not showing up for a shift and twice being late
Mm-hmm.
and not even bothering to call the store and talk to anybody. I said, so that's a
All
disrespect.
right.
She
Mm.
goes, oh, okay. I said, so he goes from 5 days a week down to 2. And he has no set schedule because I don't have a set schedule. His
Mm.
schedule is based on mine. She goes,
Mhm.
oh. I said, yes, if he has a conflict, I can't help him. I won't help him.
And like also too, like with me, I was like, even though all the kids, then like at first they did not like me at first because I was too strict.
Mhm.
But they got used to the fact that they knew how I can get
There's
about
a
like
reason for it.
certain things.
Mhm.
And like if especially like on my nights, if I had all the kids during the school year, because all the kids wouldn't show up until about like between 3:30 and 4:30 because of school.
Mhm.
And my routine was that everybody already knew where they was coming, like going to. As soon as they come in, like here's like the manager schedule.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I will write on back of the manager schedule. And as soon as they come in, they will look at that and be like, okay, I'm here, here, and here. And everybody was cross trained.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Because of that fact that it will be times, especially when we got new employees.
Yep.
I need you to go in the kitchen and train this person. Then once after they get trained, you can come right back up front.
Yep.
Like
I
I
had
did not play that at all.
I had one that was over 25 out of college that I kept on shift with. I had 2 of them that they worked with me depending
Mhm.
on their nights.
Mhm.
Everybody else was a teenager.
Wow.
I had no problem with it
Mhm.
Yeah.
until right before I got switched to day shift. I had a black shift manager. We hired in 2 young black women,
Yeah.
and I didn't know it, but I come to find out I was about 5 months pregnant.
Ooh.
And I had told him, I said, I don't mind not. I said, I don't mind, if I
Yeah.
can go a whole night without taking a break, but at least do me the courtesy of asking me.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay, I got there at 2 o'clock, and it was almost 9 o'clock. I went to train one of the girls. She didn't want to listen to me.
Mhm.
And I found out about 2 weeks later, she didn't want to listen to me because I was white.
Mhm.
That actually came out of her mouth. And her sister did the same thing. Okay, he literally walked up and said, well, you go on break. They went, wait a minute, she was here before us. Oh, she doesn't get breaks. I turned around and said, I want my break.
Mhm.
But I said, I want my 15-minute break. He goes, you don't need one. It's 10 minutes till the end of your shift. I said, I know, I want my 15-minute break, so pull my drawer.
Yep.
Girl, at my last
And he
job, I
said,
was good for at my last job, I was good like at taking 15 minutes because if I didn't, I was
Mhm.
going to lose my mind.
Mhm.
That's all I ask at any company. I don't really care about taking a break. I really don't. The
yeah,
only thing is, yeah, I do ask if I can at least take 5 to 10 minutes.
got to go smoke.
That's all I ask is 5 to 10 minutes. I don't
Mhm.
like really care about like eating or the case may be, but I just need to like it's just like my nerve thing. It's a
Yep.
nerve,
Yep.
Yep.
Like
and like
me,
I need to like go calm my nerves before I wind up like saying something or doing something I don't get no business saying or doing.
like me, when
Oh,
the kids left last summer, I ended up. We got these 2 new girls.
Mm-hmm.
The first day they get there, this one, and she was white, ended up sitting in the break room 2.5 hours.
Wow.
no, she would have been sent home after 15 minutes if she did not have a valid reason. Like she was
And
not
then
on the clock.
wait a minute. The best part is the next girl goes in there and sits in there an hour and a half before their job coach comes in and sits there for 45 minutes before getting them lunch.
Oh wow.
Mm-mm.
So copy. I thought
They
about
were there
goddamn
2
heat
weeks.
today.
Mm.
They were there 2
Did
weeks.
you?
Yep.
Oh
Uh-uh.
wow.
And then I'm like, you know what? I said, every day for that first week, I ended up going out. Every day I go in there to get lunch, sit down
Yeah.
and eat lunch. They were sitting all over the break room like it was their bedroom or their living room.
Oh my goodness.
Exactly, Shelly.
I ended up going in there and saying, "Excuse me,
Wow.
I got my lunch,"
Yep.
and said to the manager or Kelly, because she's the like the floor manager in the back. If like the supervisor, the warehouse in the back.
Mm-hmm.
I had to tell one of them, I said, "I'm going out to eat lunch because those girls aren't in there, and I'm not sitting in there with them. I'll be out in the break room. I'll be out in donations eating lunch." And they're like, "Okay."
Yeah.
I'll be back in a second.
And
This
then-
one will kill you, Cammy. He said, "Well, you can't have your break." I said, "I'm clocking out for it anyway, and I'll make a phone call while I'm out."
Mm.
He pulled my drawer and he said, "Don't bother coming back until you talk to the manager because I'm going to terminate you."
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah. I told the boss exactly what happened. He goes, "You're kidding me?" I said, "No, back it up by cameras." He goes, and he looked, and then he goes, "Hey, think you can cover the register for about 10 minutes?" Like, "Yeah, why?" He goes, "I got to go grab somebody." Okay, they're 5 minutes down the road. He went and got the cook for the morning crew cook, brought her back, and he said, "All right, starting tomorrow, you do morning shift. I need you here at 5 in the morning." I said, "Not a problem."
Mm.
Night crew did not know that I had been transferred. They actually thought he had fired me.
Right.
I went in about a month and a half later because I was hungry and I was going to use my employee discount because dang it, I wanted Burger King. And my kitchen guy goes, he almost dived across that counter. He's like,
Oh, wow.
"When are you coming back to work?" I was like, "Dude, I worked this morning."
I'll say I had no
He
idea.
goes, "What?"
Wow.
And it literally, I had 5 people on the night crew go, "What the?" One of them said, "Well, this dumb beep 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 said he fired your ass for insubordination." I said, "No, he tried."
Yeah.
And the girls were there. They said, "So what happened?" I said, I got a shift transfer because he didn't do his job right.
Mm.
Good luck." And they're like,
Uh.
uh-huh.
I'm laughing at
now-
what Kelly said. Her pain in the ass is going.
Oh
so
yeah.
now, when the
And
kids- we get
he
these
started
kids
working
from,
at my grocery
school.
store down by me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And come to find out, he was on drugs. He got off it, and now he's a drug counselor. So I hope he has a better life because that particular store he was working at shut down because about 2 years before the pandemic because they doubled the rent.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mm.
So everybody got shuffled everywhere, and I lost track of him.
Mm.
So now with the kids here now, this is kind of what I did last year, is when they came in, I would go in and take a break. I'd work. Technically, when I first started, it was 10:30 to 2:30.
Congrats,
Then it
Shelly.
went from 10 to 2, and now it's 9:45 to 1:45.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'll sit there and work from 9:45 until 10:30 when the kids get there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll work for 45 minutes,
Right.
and then
True.
they'll come in. I'll go and take a break and see who. Now this school year there's 6 kids. It's called LTP.
Yeah.
The Vocational Transitional Program.
Yeah.
They come in and like learn new job skills
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. So I'll go in and that's my first 15-minute break, or 5-10-minute break.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then, depending on who I'm going to eat lunch with,
Yeah.
we get a 30. At first, when I first started, I would go in at 11. I'd let the parapro know, which is short for paraprofessional, which is a teacher's aide.
Yeah.
Okay.
I said, Michelle, I'm going to go in and eat lunch, and I'll let you know as soon as I'm back from eating lunch. And she's like, okay. So I'd go in and I'd take from 11 to 11:15.
Mm.
And then it slowly, they were from, at first, 11:30 to 12.
Mm-hmm.
because another young lady was from 12 to 12:30,
Okay.
and they ended up seeing kind of they leached into her lunch. They moved from 11:15 to 11:45. So I ended up eventually going with them to eat their lunch
Yeah.
from 11:15 to 11:45.
Good for you, Jane.
Good.
Good for you, Jane. So now with the kids, if like there's this one called, his name is Tony. If he's there, he'll take second lunch, and I'll go, which is 12 o'clock, 12 o'clock. I'll go eat with him from 12 to 12:30. So
Yeah.
I get let's say 10 minutes, a 10 minute break, and then I'll get a 30-minute break, and I'm good. I'm a volunteer, so technically I could take as many
Yep.
breaks as I wanted for as long as I wanted.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I don't. I show up Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and I guess you could.
And you work a schedule even though you're a volunteer and don't
Right.
technically have to.
Exactly, and like now, like when the kids come, there's the DAS, which is daily assignment sheet for the kids to follow. Me, I come in as I'm walking in. I'll look around, and I'm like, if I see 10 racks, I'm like, okay. As soon as I come out, I'll start on racks. Or if there's carts full of wares, such as your dishware, your crafts, your knickknacks, or anything like that, and if there's 3 of them, because they need those racks. They need those. Kelly and Marilyn need those racks, or the cart, because they need to be able to put stuff on to bring more stuff out.
Yep.
So if there's 3 carts, I'll start on those carts, and usually there's always one that's at least anywhere from 65 to 80% cleared from like the night before. So I'll at least clear that one just in case they need another one.
Yeah.
And if
I'm trying to figure out why Crystal is so dang on quiet.
Who, me or the other one?
The other one, she up her all types of quiet with that big old green yarn and stuff that she's spinning.
I didn't want you guys to hear the woo 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 sound.
We don't mind. I got my winder over there.
In that case, hi everybody.
Hi, Crystal. So anyway,
normally she's outspoken and
yeah,
loud
sure.
and fabulous, and I'm like, why is she quiet?
Oh, I had the girls at concession today. They were like,
looking all types of cute right now, and I'm still fascinated about that.
Girl.
Yeah, I took yarn to concession.
What I paid for all those games together
and gave it away.
Depending, but some of the cases are in bad condition, but they're still awesome.
You know you don't want to lie, right? I can hear you, right?
We can hear you.
Hi, Bubby.
You don't know what you're saying.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I have no idea what he's saying.
I heard something about conditional.
I thought he said condition.
Uh-oh.
Y'all want to know an
Condition.
Y'all want to know an interesting fact about Shelly?
Uh-oh.
She's a little over an hour away from me. I know where.
Oh no, losing the hook.
I got my hook. I dropped my mouse.
Only an hour?
All right, bye, Junior.
Bye, Junior. See you later.
Yeah, have fun.
She's just a little bit
the right air conditioner.
North of me. Like I say it, and I know it's an hour.
Yeah, right from town to town. She's about an hour.
That's cool.
Yeah.
My fur babies is in the house right now because they don't like the cold, so they're in the house right as we speak. So they'll be in the house all winter.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mary, that would be amazing for her if she
Mhm.
could have gone and got if she could go there and get your retail therapy. But
Oh, Shelly wouldn't like me as her therapist.
oh
Ooh,
no,
retail
retail
therapy?
therapist. Mary, I have a good stash. Mary has,
A little lamb.
and then some.
And then some.
Yeah.
She
Oh,
does.
y'all want to see my yarn stash?
Sure.
I've got
If you can
cotton
take
to
us,
here.
yeah.
I've got cotton to my right.
Uh-oh.
Cotton to the right.
This is all full of cotton.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
What?
well.
This is
Okay, that's
cotton
definitely
grass.
different.
I
What
don't
is
know
it?
why. I see. I can't look at you because I'm gonna go and see that thing at the store and not get it.
And
Just like
then I've
that
got
hook you showed me. I saw that
Y'all
same
can
hook. I walked
see
out the store with it. I
wait a
mean,
minute.
without it.
Miss Tinder Bailey.
Mhm.
Like y'all can see part of my stash upstairs.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Like right here. That's just the top of what I got so far.
Wow.
Someone's on a yarn ban,
Who you?
Wait a
and
minute.
her
Wait a minute.
name
I'm not
rhymes
done
with
yet.
Rashly.
I'm on the yarn
There's yarn
ban.
here.
So am I.
I'm
I did the video yesterday, so I'll put it out later. Um,
on the
There's
band.
yarn here
hold that thought.
on the floor.
Miss
There's yarn
Tina
there.
Bailey.
You can't see it. It's all dark.
You gotta
I
turn
know.
your light
Sorry.
on, Cameron.
Right there.
There is a light on.
Oh,
See?
Oh, that's not really light, though.
But
like
there's
there.
This is when I'm keeping upstairs.
Oh, hold
You're
on.
pointing at a
Let me
dark.
get closer.
Yeah.
yeah, Cameron, we can't see that. You don't have enough light in that area,
Okay,
honey.
Yeah.
there you go. I see you
it's a
right
it's
there.
like
Yeah.
Beside you. That's your stash right there.
This
right
is
there.
just upstairs.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
Just
I've
got
got a
more.
whole
upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got more.
I've got a
oh,
whole garbage bag full of yarn over here. And
okay.
another one
I had
more
to put
yarn
some
in
of mine
here.
in storage.
I've got yarn in up the ones in my closet.
Like what you just seen is just upstairs. So yeah,
I had to put some of mine in storage, which I didn't care to do.
Mm. I
Oh,
have my
believe me, if my mom hadn't put me on a yarn ban, I'd have continued to buy yarn. I'd say, Ma, can you come pick me up at this store so I can go to Joann's? She's like, no, you're not
Cam,
buying yarn until you get rid of it.
you're
Yeah,
ruffling Cam a little bit.
I'm on my iPad.
Oh,
Okay.
So
Yeah, just in yarn alone, a month. Just in a month. Oh, just in a month, I would spend roughly the cheapest that I want to say the lowest amount of money I ever spent was $150
A
at
month?
its lowest.
I'm gonna wash my hair.
A month. I said a month. She said a month. A month.
The highest that I ever spent
Oh,
in
no,
yarn in a month,
stop that.
just in a month, because I the one receipt that I found just like clearing this stuff out up here,
Mm-hmm.
just clearing this stuff out up here. I found a receipt in one of my bags.
Oh.
okay.
The total on that receipt was almost $500.
I got my taxes in, and from Lovecrafts from overseas.
Hmm.
I spent a total of almost $900 in 3 different shipments inside a month.
Yes, that's about right.
Yeah.
I was worse during tax season because
Oh
during
my
tax season,
75 of it was shipping.
Oh, that's yeah. Okay.
Okay.
like, I remember
see,
2
y'all,
years.
Wow.
I'm on Social Security because I've got ADHD and learning disabilities. So my mom gets everything except for $100.
Mm-hmm.
So my maximum limit, if I were to go yard shopping, would be $100 a month.
Yeah.
You can do pretty well with that.
True.
I remember 2 years ago
Mhm.
when COVID first started. I remember 2 years ago when COVID first started happening, and
Mhm.
I went out and spent a little bit over $1,000 just on yarn.
Girl.
And that's why there was no yarn in the store for other
Yeah,
people.
Ashley bought it all because there was no yarn in
And
Joanne.
remind you, I've heard this is just from Hobby Lobby, Joann's, Walmart, and Michael's website.
Wow.
Yeah, I take it back. Mine were free shipping because I spent over $80 each
So,
time.
I didn't get free shipping through Michael's because I did not have an account through Michael's, so I had to pay regular price.
No, you should have got free shipping if you spend so much money.
Yeah, I think it's like $40 they give
At
you.
the time,
40,
I did not have it at the time. That special didn't start until the week after, and I wanted the yarn right then and there.
Yeah.
Girl.
And see, when COVID first hit, I sat there and I've got a little box. It's like a crate about I'd say about yay big
Mm-hmm.
and about yay deep.
Wow.
I had that thing I spent, I'd say the first 3.5, maybe 4 months tops, making dishcloths.
Okay, Cammy, that's the size of my project bags.
Girl, that I ain't gonna lie, that's about the size of my toes.
Yeah, I
got that.
No, he's talking maybe about 1.5 foot across square.
Hang on, I'll get it.
Yeah, that's. Oops. Cammy, shorts up, please. They're drooping.
I cut off my camera right on time. I hope I wasn't drooping.
Okay, yeah, that's my project box.
There were so many dishcloths in here just from me knitting them back and forth in the garter
And
stitch.
that's what I'm doing right now.
Yep.
This was completely
you're great.
Yep. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Those are beautiful. They're great. And I actually have one out there. It holds 4 skeins of yarn.
Now, the way my feet are feeling, I would flip that over and prop my feet on top of it.
Girl, you ain't never lied.
And I went
or stuff some more yarn at the top and put my feet on top of the yarn.
Yep.
If I was in my craft
This
room,
is a question for Shelly. Do you need anything to help, did you need yarn, Shelly? Is a question.
Shelly does not have a lot of yarn.
And I don't either.
Shelly,
that's why I was upset that I had to put what I had in the storage.
Oh.
No, the only reason why I asked is because, I don't mind helping, and with the amount that I just gave away, and I'm giving away more, I don't mind helping. So, Shelly, if you need yarn, just let me know. I can send you some more stuff.
I have a box out there. I just, every time I've gone to go take it to the post office, there goes a lot of money I need. There goes the money I need to send it.
Yep.
And the same thing has happened with yours, Ashley.
Girl, I can wait. I don't have no problem. The amount, Bailey, the amount of yarn that I just sent out in the past month.
Mm-hmm.
It was just I'm going to say this. You know the 50-gallon totes that you get from
Yeah.
Picture 5.5 of those. I just donated to the senior center place down the street to my
okay, y'all guys know the Lion brand Deluxe?
Okay. Is that the fuzzy one?
It's the Velvet Wannabe.
The Velvet, yeah, got it.
Okay. I ordered 2 boxes of Lion brand surprise boxes. I got 6 balls. 6 skeins. There's only 20. There's 21 yards.
Oh, this other short. Okay.
It's a number 7 jumbo.
Okay. Ooh.
And it's in flamingo pink.
Mm.
You'll see it because I've got the video, so you'll see it. But
I had a good idea for that.
Well, no, it's already gone. I gave it away.
Well, no, I was going to say you should make a flamingo out of that.
Yeah, because it looks like a flamingo.
That's what I was thinking.
Y'all guys know I don't like that stuff. Because that's that blanket. That's the blanket yarn. Is what it feels like. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no. It went bye bye. Well, I also had some
Mm.
woolies, thick and quick, some gray yarn, and
Mhm.
some white yarn. That all went bye bye today, and it went to 2 different homes. I took it to concession with me in a.
Mhm.
Sorry, I don't mean to make that bounce. I have some reusable grocery bags.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't even completely full, but
I put
the
it on my next project for tomorrow.
uh-oh.
What's that?
Just don't let me start tonight because I ain't doing nothing tonight.
Yeah, but
I ain't starting nothing tonight.
yeah, the
But
Velux
starting tomorrow,
literally
I will be starting on it tomorrow.
yeah.
Because I realized I forgot about the hot sauce yarn that I got.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's my
Red
favorite
yarn?
red heart ombre.
I think that is my favorite too.
I don't think
Yeah,
I've seen
I
that. What
worked
is
with
that?
it. I'm like, oh my
The
god, I
hot
like
sauce
this.
yarn?
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah,
It's
exactly.
the Red Heart Ombre. It's called Tabasco or hot sauce, depending on
One
which
of
I've
one.
never
those.
seen that.
Hot
Yep.
sauce.
I've
Okay,
never
Oh,
see,
seen
you
I
that.
guys
got
know
it
it?
in Tabasco and in hot sauce. It's
Yeah.
the same thing.
So
It
it's
just
red.
depends on when they packaged it. Yeah.
Basically red. Yep.
I want to say something to Shelly real quick. If you want to meet up, honey, we can figure out. I can see if my parents will take me, and we can meet up at some kind of place
This is
here
what
in
it looks like,
Michigan.
Crystal.
If you want to, honey, just
Ah.
let me know, and I'll drop my email in the chat. If you want to
Um.
meet up
Do
somewhere.
it in private chat,
Yeah.
Kim.
No. Yeah. Pop it in private chat, and
Well,
if
I
she
don't care.
wants it,
I don't. I've
Tammy,
got 7. I've got at least 5 emails.
Tammy, there are some people out there. So if Shelly wants it, drop it in private chat because except for Tina Bailey, I know we four of us can get it to Shelly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Tina Bailey can or not. Oh, Mimi
I
can
just
too.
put that sucker away. Don't mind me. I'm babbling to myself.
Ah,
Kim, if I was you, put it in private chat
yeah.
so that we can give it to Shelly.
So I got this at Joann's
Oh,
Pub about a year
okay.
Fancy
ago.
crochet.
Okay,
I'm going to
I
show
cool.
you my
finally
favorite dish
realized
cup.
what that noise is.
It's her
Should
winder.
I that's
I
why I was
thought it was a
muted.
no. That's fine. My brain just computed what it was. I thought it was a
No, you're
dog.
fine, Crystal.
It's been a
It's
long
an
day, Tina.
angry dog.
I thought it was a dog playing with a toy or something. Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Yeah, with you saying you want to prop your feet up, you've had a long day.
That's just me
Yeah.
No, I
struggling.
hear you. I got it now. My brain is
Good.
1 and
That's
1 and
okay.
2 now.
That's okay. I'm not
One
adding one
plus
plus one
one
either.
is two.
2 plus 2 is 20.
Hi,
Yeah,
Mimi.
actually 1 and 1 is 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's that core
New
math.
math. New math.
No. Because see, if one person comes together with another person and they make
Oh.
another
Ah,
person, then that's
Yep.
3. Or it could be 4 if it's twins.
Or if two people really
Or
love each other.
You know, mommy and a daddy
I'm
really
starting
love
tomorrow
each
with
other.
this.
And they're married.
And
Oh yeah, that part.
I blame this Crystal over here in the corner.
I forgot a step.
Yeah,
This
I
is
blame
not a
you.
tutorial.
4.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
This Crystal in the corner right
Thank you,
here.
Kelly.
I'm like
Not this
punchy.
one, the other one.
this
What'd
is
I
my
do
favorite
now?
dishcloth.
Because of you, I want to make a damn pumpkin out of this goddamn hot sauce yarn now.
Oh, that'd make a cute
Oh.
pumpkin.
I have orange for my pumpkins.
This is
See,
my favorite dishcloth. Right here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much what you're doing, Kelly. Is
Mhm.
what I'm gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
This is just a 2-row repeat.
Good, Cuppy.
Well, that's nice.
I don't know where mine went.
It's
you're fine, Cuppy.
Yeah,
so
Yep.
the first row it says dishcloth number
My
2.
friend gave me this. I didn't make it.
yeah, but
That's cute.
It's good.
yeah.
Looks
Oh,
pumpkin-y.
Pumpkin.
Yeah. There's patterns out there for that all over the place, and there's simple.
Mm-hmm.
My pumpkin that I need to fix.
Oh,
Aw.
Happy.
Oh, that's cute.
Look at
Oh
the
yeah, the
baby. Oh,
reversible.
it's reversible.
Ah,
Yeah, I need to
Very
go back and watch that.
Oh,
happy.
Yep.
squishy.
Oh, to let y'all know, sometime this week my hair will be
Happy.
looking different.
Okay.
Oh boy, what are we doing to it?
Yeah. What's
And
happening?
y'all see.
Uh oh.
That means it's gonna be a total wreck.
Oh,
Well, Karen, you trying to insult my intelligence and doing here? Like I feel offended.
I'm just kidding.
we need some milk.
Did I tell
I'm
you
sorry,
what I
I'm
wanted
laughing
to
at
do with
Puppy.
that yarn, that multicolored yarn, Kelly, that you gave me?
yes.
I wanted to add it to my hair.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Oh, now I've seen. Were you gonna like wrap your braids or add it into the braids?
I didn't know. I was thinking
Just
which
thinking.
one.
That's
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
Which one?
depending on the colors, that would look really cute. Either going in it,
It's a
Here-
multicolor. I'll show it to you.
Here,
but you said
Puppy.
is it really short variegations like about that or long ones?
I can't remember. I think it's short, but I don't
Okay,
know.
if it's short,
My memory's bad.
I'd use it to wrap it then because that would show off the variegations better.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hold that thought.
Okay.
Oh,
Work husband, I know you watching. If you did not come in this chat and speak,
yeah.
I'm gonna be highly upset with you.
Uh-oh.
And
Yeah,
I
now,
will
I
be
love
that
offended.
would
that.
look good either
That
way.
so much.
I think so, right?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be upset with you. Oh, and as far as Miss Taylor Bailey, I want those colors.
I like these colors too.
They are really nice. Wow.
You already got it from Kelly. No.
I know. I don't think I have that color.
You gave
like-
it to me.
I know, but I don't have that color myself. It's really nice. When I'm looking at it, I'm like,
Yeah, see,
Oh,
that
well.
would
What do you
that would
know?
look good either braided in or
But-
around. That would look
I
good.
don't
either
know.
way.
It was just a thought. It was this thought that I had this summer.
Mm-hmm.
It's still good. The only thing I
You
would
gotta
not
make yourself a Rasta
want
hat,
to is
though.
mush it out.
Yeah, I might make
Yeah.
a hat.
Yeah.
A hat with it.
Actually, read Mater's comment.
Yeah, I
Uh-oh.
Because
Yep.
if I use it for
Oh my
braids,
God.
it's just gonna like go in the trash after I finish with it.
I know.
Probably.
Well, just go to check out. I think Michael's may
Later.
be done with that. I don't know what that's about, but
I
was gonna
came
say,
from
yeah, go to Michael's and see it in the clearance area. They still have a little bit. That's that recycled yarn. It's Echo.
I don't go to
Something
Michael's
rather.
very much.
Yeah, I didn't like them, but
I've got
Hmm.
some of
Yeah,
it, but
this is
it's,
the recycle yarn.
mhm.
I've got some Echo yarn, but it's not that one.
Yeah, that one turned out to be very interesting. Like I was surprised I actually ended up liking it because it got terrible reviews, but I thought
Okay,
the colors were nice.
Heather wants your yarn.
Okay.
You so need that yarn. Oh my gosh, Shelley! I wish I had known because I would have gotten more. You know.
You're right.
You know, I find that I was talking to Aunt Jeannie from Butterfly Dreams Crochet with Jeannie.
Mm-hmm.
She's my
Yeah.
YouTube auntie.
Mm.
So I was talking to Aunt Jeannie yesterday about like Ursula's sweater because
Yeah.
she needed to do something totally different.
Mm-hmm.
Like she was saying, I
Oh,
needed to do this with
Mhm.
this many single crochet here, and I said to her, I said, Aunt Jeannie, you may have to do that for you, but for me, I may have to put this many single crochet
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
in here in that area, or I may need to do this. And she goes, "That's exactly right." And
Mhm.
like,
Yep.
let's say
That's true.
Kelly,
Yeah,
you
like
made like
Kelly's
a certain yarn.
a
and say-
medium. I'm a comfortable 2X. So
Mhm.
the size she makes her granny square is going to be significantly different than what I do.
Mhm.
Not only
Oh.
by
Thanks,
how
Rudy.
wide she has to
Mhm.
make it, but
True.
what hooks
Exactly.
she uses, what yarn she uses, what tension she uses.
Yeah.
And like Ursula's, she says in the one pattern that Aunt Jean was making,
Mm-hmm.
Ursula said that I am a 2X. So Crystal, you may be one size 2X, and that may you wear a 2X, and Ursula wears a 2X. but
But
they
is
may be
CUS
totally
2X
different.
or UK 2X?
Right.
Right.
I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question.
That's what I'm trying to
Like,
figure out.
well,
I don't know.
there's South African 2X, and
Right.
then there's
Yeah.
US,
Mm-hmm.
And
and
they
like
are different.
I tell people, like Aunt Jeannie's in Alabama. I'm like, Aunt Jeannie, you may get this yarn. You say you go to Michael's and join, and your Michael's may have that said yarn, but I go to my Michael's in Michigan, here in Michigan, across
Hmm.
from my Goodwill store, and they
Right.
ain't gonna have that yarn.
True.
Okay. And the hot sauce is a perfect example.
Yeah.
Exactly.
When it first came out, it was literally called Tabasco.
It was.
I have that,
Yep.
and I have it as hot sauce after they relabeled it.
Yeah, they probably
Ashley,
got in trouble.
Ashley, how much is an ombre at Walmart right now?
Yeah.
For ombre, where I live at, is like $9 after tax.
And see
Okay.
now here with me, it's
Wow.
like 6.
For
Mhm.
me, it's $6.48 plus tax.
Yeah.
I think mine might be the same as you, Ash, Crystal.
Mhm.
Maybe a little bit less.
Yeah.
It's not
And like,
bad.
see now here in Michigan, it's weird. I
Mhm.
could go to my local Joann's, right down this. Okay, from where you come in off of this street where my Goodwill store is. If you turn right, Joann's is right there.
Yeah, that's
Couple
nice.
stores
Yeah.
in. I think 3 stores in. You go to the Joann's in Canton, Michigan, they will have totally different yarn than what my Joann's has right next door. Basically, on the other side of it's in an industrial drive.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll have totally different yarns,
Mm-hmm.
even though they're the same store.
And it's because of what sells where.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly, and that's the same with like my Goodwill stores within our
Yeah.
district. Like the one manager, Mike, was saying he was saying that, oh, Annette, this don't tag that, give that to me. And he gave her a whole literal tote and said, just throw and he's going through the clothes she has, and he's like, oh,
Wow.
this will go do good in Canton. This will do good in Canton. So he was going through all of
Mm.
Annette's clothes and
Mm-hmm.
saying that these will all do good in Canton. And then he brought another tote and said, oh, this one will do good in
Oh, so he
Commerce.
knew. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And he was
Mhm.
and so he was going,
Oh,
and then
you're
he
fine, Mary.
decided, because once you're good at that, you know what's going to go good.
Yep.
You're going to know what's as
Mm-hmm.
good at this store compared to this store, or
Mm-hmm.
and like, so we'll get completely different clothes that have already been tagged
Yeah.
from,
Yeah.
let's say, Commerce,
Mm-hmm.
and Commerce will know, oh, that'll do good at the Livonia Goodwill store, so we'll get that store, we'll get that, and then the girls will have to cut it, cut the tag off, get rid of it,
Mm.
and they'll actually use that same tag from said piece of clothes and get,
Mm-hmm.
let's say next week will be red that they're tagging.
Yeah.
So on Monday
Yeah.
they're gonna tag red, but they're gonna Annette's gonna use that same tag, but just tag it with her tag.
Her store.
Exactly her store color.
Mm.
And that's what they do. I went to a
Exactly.
thrift
So
store. I used to
they
get
know, the
bags of
managers
yarn.
know
That
there's
is
a niche
true.
to it. And like me, I've been there for over a year.
Yeah.
And I was doing, clearing stuff off the aisles in the plus women's size. They've got like racks on top of the plus women's, and on the women's
Mm-hmm.
clothes with different like bases and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I can tell, if it's, and my mom brought up a good point. You just slap the color of the week on there,
Mm-hmm.
and then put it right back out. They're like, oh, something new.
Exactly. Yeah, people notice that
Yeah,
stuff. Yep.
sometimes. See me, I'll look at it, and if I'm not sure about it, I'll go back at the change of the week, which was on Saturday at that particular one that I went to, and
Yeah,
if it had a new dot on it, because that's what they did,
true.
then I would look and see because I could always find the one from the last week, and if the price had gone down and I was still interested in it, oof.
Me personally, it all depends on where you get it from.
True.
That's why I would say from my standpoint,
Mm.
because if you go to certain places, yes, if you do that, but if there's like places that be like, what the hell?
Yeah,
Okay, who just dropped out?
Bailey,
Okay,
Oh,
Tina.
I hope everything all right.
yeah.
So like me,
Um,
what I do
if
is I'll
it's
sit
stored
there.
in a hot, wet place, then it will definitely mold and
Mm.
sometimes it will expand.
It will.
The
Mm.
sweating is only if it already had water in it when it was stored.
Mm.
Yeah.
But
'Cause, like
well,
that's another reason why I like to use totes with lids, especially
Exactly.
like with me keeping yarn in my basement.
mm-hmm,
I don't really like to get totes without a lid because basements are iffy. If your basement is like, I live in a much older house.
mm-hmm.
So that's the reason why I get all my totes with lids. So just in case if something happened,
Mm-hmm.
It
water will not leak into my toes. And
exactly.
on top of that, I keep all my yarn in bags.
Mm-hmm.
And that I like to wash my yarn too. Just in case, like if I have a leak or something like that, I will wash it. And like the what is it called? Those like laundry baskets with not laundry baskets, but the laundry bags that has the holes in it.
Mm-hmm.
Lingerie bags.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're mesh bags, aren't they?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they're the ones they're made specific for your bras
Yep.
or for your underwear if you have
Mhm.
really lacy, delicate.
yeah.
Yeah, delicates. They're
Mhm.
really
And
good
like
for them.
I would like get a couple of those. You can actually get it from the dollar store.
Yep,
Yeah.
they have them at the
Well,
Dollar Tree.
Wash your yarn in those
Mm-hmm,
the same way you do your laundry to get
mm-hmm.
rid of mold. Not mold, but like the basin smell or water damage or something like that.
Yeah, the
Or
smell.
just
Yeah,
a smell.
and just wash it that way with your basic laundry detergent. But I like to add, me personally, because I am rotating yarn from my basement because it does have that basic smell to it.
mhm.
I will literally put all my yarn in like the bags.
Mhm.
I can fill those two bags and put it inside of them and wash it so it won't be like, especially with smelly. And then on top of that, I also smoke too.
And you
Yep.
have your
Yeah.
cat litter downstairs in the basement.
So I would do that, and then like it's this oxy something that I got from Walmart.
Oh,
OxyClean?
OxyClean.
Yeah, OxyClean. It
Okay.
was OxyClean. I
Yeah,
got
that's
from
good stuff.
Walmart. That also helps with the deodorizing
Yeah.
clothes and yarn.
Mhm.
So I will put that every time I
Yay! He put another light up.
Okay.
Like my
Well,
cat litter.
he
My
said
cat
he has
litter
the
is
back
straight.
half of the garage on the other side. He actually has a path in there now.
Okay. He's working
My
it.
cat litter is pretty much straight down and a tad bit over from whence I sit
Yeah, but is
Damn,
it
I'm
where-
different.
on the floor or downstairs?
downstairs.
Okay. Yeah,
It's
mine is
basically
the living room and right there.
Cause like the way I would like cut the OxyClean, and then on top of that, I also got this Lysol liquid Lysol that just came
oh
out.
the lick. Yeah, I've heard of
That I
that.
got some of
Pretty
that. So
much just
if
got it.
I will put all that with my yarn.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
I will put regular laundry detergent, the Lysol stuff,
Mhm.
and the Oxy stuff to get rid of the basic smell and cat
Mhm.
litter in there, and it just comes out just fine. You just wash it just like you do regular clothes,
Yeah.
and
Dry it.
dry it just like regular clothes. But sometimes because of the amount of yarn that you put in these bags, they
Mm-hmm.
don't come out as dry.
Yeah. And
So I will put it in there to dry it, but I will also hang it too to
Mm-hmm.
make sure all the excess water will come out.
Right.
So and it works. Yes, it does take. Yes, don't get me wrong. It is a 3-4 day process to do that.
Wow.
they
Yes,
said, "Why?"
but it's
Hey,
worth it.
Yeah.
Ashley, would you drop down one more so I can show him what Ray of Sunshine is saying?
What?
Drop down one more comment.
Again, wait a minute.
The brown bottle. Yep.
Like my mom and I, when we do, like when my mom and I, when I do my laundry, my mom
Yeah,
showed me. You know
true.
the scoop that comes with the OxyClean?
Yeah.
She said I do a quarter of that, like a quarter scoop,
Hmm.
and then she does the, like right where the shadow of the lid for the
True.
detergent
And I'm
comes.
gonna go get some more coffee real quick. So keep talking.
We do that right where you see the shadow
Yeah.
Yep.
for the detergent, and then same for the uh
Oh, I'm
fabric
shifting.
softener. Because with the washing machine we have, it's got a locking lid, so you'd have to pretty much stop the laundry
Yeah.
in order to
Yeah,
add the fabric softener.
Got
and
it.
So
we don't want to do that. It's a pain because we have one
exactly. So
too.
what we do is we'll put it into the tube where the agitator,
Right.
and
Hmm.
it releases it automatically.
Hmm.
Yep.
So and it this one takes forever. The new one we have takes forever. So if let's say I'm doing 2 loads of laundry,
Yep.
as soon as I get that last load out, those last few pieces of clothing, I'll close the lid, start it up, and I'll already have the soap, the
Mm.
OxyClean, the soap, and the fabric softener right there ready. So when I throw those in there,
Yep.
and
Yep.
bits of clothes, I close the dryer doors, put it on 40 minutes, start it, and then go grab the soap, the
Yep.
OxyClean, and the detergent, and pour it in. I'll put the soap going one way and the
Mm-hmm.
OxyClean going the other. And then I'll put in the detergent or the fabric softener, and then I'll
Mm-hmm.
just start like let's say I'm doing pants, they'll go in the back, and then my good shorts will go in the front, and then shorts on each side, and then just kind of go around from there.
Mm-hmm.
And then my undergarments and socks are just like the fillers. So I'm like, oh, there's space over here. I'll put them over here. There's space over here. I'll put some more undergarments over here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So like my undergarments and socks are like the fillers.
You know what you can do instead of putting fabric softener in there? Those downy beads. The
Yeah,
well,
my
those are.
mom is kind of picky of what she puts in her. I
If,
just use whatever my mom has
I know, but
when
if
I do
she
my
likes
laundry.
downy, that is a solid form of liquid fabric softener. That is a solid fabric softener.
That
That's how.
is?
Yep. You read on the downy beads. There's Gain has some.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to read the bottle. But yeah, it's solid fabric softener.
I've seen the commercials, but I never knew.
Yeah, a lot of people don't. I thought they went in the dryer. Whoops.
Oh. Oh. Okay. So
Well,
they
my
go.
mom said that her uncle worked for the uh Michigan's electrical company, which is DTE, Detroit Edison. And he said the dryer sheets aren't very good for the dryer
No, no, they're not because they build up
because
static while it's in there and it can fry it.
exactly. So Ever since when I went to this straight school, my mom would, she gave me those dryer sheets because I'd be in the common room, which is what we could, the activities room. So
Mm-hmm.
she's like, you know what? Here, just when you go put them in the dryer, just throw one of these in
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
because I wouldn't. She's like, every washing machine is different.
Mm-hmm.
So and she goes, plus, you're not even going to be in there the whole time.
Yeah.
So, just use one of these. Then
Mm-hmm.
when I went to the custodial class, what we did every day, whoever was working in the common room,
Mm-hmm.
they also had to go in and clean the lobby right in front of the laundry room.
Mm-hmm.
It was basically a laundromat.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it would remind you of if you were to walk in there.
Yeah. Now I
So
do dryer sheets in mine. When it's mine and his, because he does have a lot of dirt from work on there.
and
Mm-hmm.
it gets it out.
It helps a lot.
It
But
does. I agree.
one thing that I have done that he hasn't realized yet is I'll put the soap in there and then I will put about a quarter to a half cup of vinegar, depending on how messy his clothes are.
Yeah.
That cuts the grease and
It
the
does.
smell. It will
I'm
cut
back.
the yay.
Yay.
So
Yeah.
anyway, my mom, what we did in the custodial class was,
Yay.
we'd clean the laundromat, and then we'd had the vacuums had hoses on them,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and our teacher told us to sit there and open up the dryers and take the vacuum. And this, I swear to God, this works. This works. If you have a vacuum with a hose or a shop vac,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
you take said hose from your shop vac. Let's say you got a shop vac. You use the shop vac to clean the
Dryer.
uh, dryer, the and you go down in the hole too when
Mhm.
you're cleaning the
Mm-hmm.
lint trap. And
Yep.
oh my God, you'd be surprised your dryer will work 10 times better if you do that. At
Yeah,
least
there's a lot of
I'd
stuff in
say
there. Yeah.
you don't have to do it every day. I'd say
Mm-hmm.
at least do it once a week. Just shove the hose down there
Yeah.
Yep.
and just kind of it clears it out.
Mm-hmm.
I remember doing it the first time that I ended up doing it. I had to do a load of laundry, and I went back to the teacher and I said,
Have one for
I,
me, Cuppy.
I
Have
said,
you
Mr.
ever
King,
tried baking soda with your laundry can?
it was in a trade school.
Have you ever tried baking soda with your laundry?
No,
It works as good as vinegar does too.
Mm-hmm.
my
It's
mom
just
uses
You take your
Dawn dish soap.
especially. Only reason why I ask is because if you don't have no vinegar, baking soda when you washing, it absorbs the grease and blood
mm-hmm.
stains and stuff as much as like vinegar helps get rid of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But
vinegar helps it come out of clothes to
mm-hmm,
drain out. Baking soda will pull it out and it will clump. So
mm-hmm.
when it's spinning the water out, it will actually push these clumps down.
And if you do both, the vinegar and baking soda, it works miracles.
Yeah, just be
but we
careful
use
and don't
Dawn.
mix them at the same time because then you got the bubbles.
Yep.
What we do is
If
if
you
like I've got
do,
these stains on this shirt, what I'll do is when I change this shirt, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take it downstairs and take. We always save our toothbrushes,
mm-hmm,
and we'll take Dawn
Mm-hmm.
dish soap
Mhm.
and squeeze it on there, and then scrub the living hell out of it,
Yeah.
See, and if you have if it's a
and
big
it
stain,
works.
okay, if it's a bigger stain, like say about quarter, right here's my hand. If it was just my fingers, then
yeah,
I literally would just get it and be doing this with it, and make sure and offset your fingers so that when you're rubbing and doing this, it agitates it and uses and it scrubs it like the
mm-hmm.
toothbrush without having to get in there and
Oh, we
dig.
do it. for any size stain, we use Dawn dish soap.
Yeah, you still use the Dawn, but instead of having to scrub with the toothbrush, you can sit here and do your fingers. 'Cause-
I do that too as I'm walking in. When I do it, I'll do the dish soap and the toothbrush, and then as I'm walking, I'll put it all the way on the opposite side of the utility tub. And as I'm walking over there, I'll go like this and
Mhm.
just make sure it gets all nice in there. I remember when my uncle told us about the Dawn dish soap because he was in Utah on the oil rigs,
Okay, that'll
and he
do it.
said,
Yeah,
"Yeah,
yeah.
It honestly, if you're going to do it for that, I would run a load of. Make sure you don't have the locking lid, and run a clear load with about 3 cups of vinegar and a quarter box of the baking soda.
Mm-hmm.
It will take and put that in. Put the baking soda down. Put the vinegar on top of it so it starts reacting, and then start the washer after a couple of minutes because that way it has a chance to. The chemical reaction from the baking soda and vinegar will have a chance to start working on the drain.
Yep.
Because the only reason why I asked is because I have a newer washer and dryer, and it has that like when it's time for your washer and dryer, your washer to be cleaned anyways,
Mm-hmm.
it will automatically will not work at all until you clean it.
Yeah.
we've never had
So if
that
you
problem with
do
our
that
washer."
at least once a month with the vinegar and baking soda,
Mm-hmm.
you don't really have to worry about the self auto cleaning.
Yeah.
Like and you only have to worry about it like every 6 months. But when I do the self cleaning, I literally just do pure vinegar, a little bit of Dawn dish soap, because those two do have a chemical reaction to each other. Vinegar and Dawn dish soap do have I noticed this, have a chemical reaction to each other.
They do.
It would clean everything from in my washer, and it worked. I only have to clean my washer like once a month. No, once every 6 months because of that, and I love it.
Yep.
We've had this washer, I'd say
Ooh.
minimum 4 years, if not
Mm.
less.
Yeah.
No, I'd say 4 years. We've never done the self auto clean.
Only
It
reason
has
why I
the
say be
setting.
careful with that because the simple fact your washer could blow up like that.
Or it could
Oh,
lock down completely where you can't do anything.
Mm.
we've had to replace. I think this is our third washer since I've been alive, since I've been born.
That's not bad. Then.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's not bad, but nowadays with the appliance or nowadays, you have to be like careful with that.
We've
Yeah, they're
only had
made.
a couple of washers. I
Yep.
think at
Go ahead.
least 3 washers since I've been alive, and I think we've only had like 2 dryers
Be right
minimum.
back.
We've only had a couple of washers and a couple of dryers, and I
Mhm.
think maybe 2 hot water tanks,
Mhm.
maybe 3 because I think 3 because the last one may have it was faulty.
Mm.
So I think the last one was faulty for some reason. So I say maybe 3 or 4 washers, couple of dryers, and a couple of hot water tanks, and that's been it.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just telling Hook that yarn my washer story. I have crazy washer story.
The way you said hook that yarn, like, wait, what?
Yeah, no, but remember I was telling you about my washer? So I bought this
Yep.
washer from Sears, and it was kind of fancy, and well, like it started airing out because the washer's online,
Bless you.
so Sears knows like what's wrong with my. Well, at the time when they were open, they would the repair people would call me and be like, "So, you want to fix that washer?" And
Freaking
I'm
opportunity.
like, no, thank you.
I'm not muted.
But my washer was online, and they could diagnose it which is crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which
Oh, I've had a couple of problems. That reminds me that as it, I've had a couple of problems with my computer,
yeah.
and they go, you know, how they have to do that, remote control where they go into your computer,
Oh yeah, it's terrible.
and,
Yeah,
and,
it
and
scares
right
me.
away, they say if it creeps you out, you can always exit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I think it's so cool. I'm like, look, I'm controlling the computer, and I don't even have
Yes.
my hand on the mouse, and I'm controlling my computer.
It is pretty cool that they can do that. So, like when I used to work, in my job that's what the computer dudes would do. Like if you had a problem, they would say, "Give me the code to your computer," and they'd be right in there. That was
Oh,
crazy.
one day I was at the store, and I'm sitting down for lunch, and the computer closes
Ooh,
the
quantum
door.
leap.
I wasn't even paying attention,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden I see the cursor move, and there's nobody sitting there. And I'm like, oh my god, that computer's haunted.
It's haunted.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't.
Don't
There
open
was
that
no
folder.
precursor to it or nothing. All of a sudden the pointer moves. I'm like, I'm like, oh my god, it's haunted.
Because the worst thing that ever happened to me with my heart attack, it was
It
like
did. It
a few
almost
months
felt like
ago.
a heart attack. It's
My
on
hot
me
water
too.
tank a few months ago, right?
Yeah.
I went to go like take a shower one morning, right? Before I
Oh,
left to
no.
go to work.
Right.
The night before, I heard water running, right? So I'm thinking that my
Ooh.
son
Yeah.
has one of the sinks on throughout the house because I have two bathrooms,
Mm-hmm.
upstairs and downstairs, in the kitchen. So I'm like thinking like
Bye,
something.
Johnny.
I'm get up like 3-4 o'clock in the morning.
See you, Jane.
See you, Jane. I get up like 3-4 o'clock in the morning trying to figure out like where's this water coming from.
Yeah.
I look in the kitchen, not to be found. Downstairs bathroom, not to be found. Upstairs bathroom, not to
Mm-hmm.
be found. So I'm thinking like I knew I had just got done washing clothes, so I'm thinking that I'm probably tired, started another load of clothes.
Right.
I look downstairs like like my top of my stairs
Yeah, that's crazy.
and look down. There was
Wait.
nothing but water
No.
throughout my basement. I was pissed,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
and
what you call hurting. Why I'm carrying you in here.
I was so pissed.
Mm.
And I'm like, and I had to wait because I normally take my showers in the morning before I go to work.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I was so mad I could not take my shower that goddamn morning. I had to wait until I came home from work.
Yeah, that's sad.
Oh, hey,
When you-
Tammy.
That's better than my aunt finding rats in the shower.
Right here, I have one of those wooden crates.
Ooh.
See that pink?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got one of those wooden crates right there. It holds
My aunt
6
one
spools
day
of yarn.
found she was going to take her shower to go to work, and her oldest son, my cousin, had a snake,
Mm.
Mm-mm.
and that bastard's still alive, if I may add.
Not around my
fucker's
house,
still
it wouldn't be.
alive. Oh, he's in Arizona now. God bless his soul.
Yes.
That thing is 1,000 miles away.
Yeah, that's good.
That god awful thing is 1,000 miles away.
Ugh.
But he was at home with that god awful pitiful excuse for an animal.
Yes.
My aunt goes into the shower and sees rats
Ooh.
Multiples?
and wondered why. In God's name,
Snake food.
there were rats at 6 o'clock in the morning in the shower.
Thank God I got cats.
Yeah.
Oh no, he was thawing them out for the snake.
Oh no, I think they were alive.
Oh, God, they scare me. I'm so scared of those.
Where's
I
your
remember-
one?
I don't mind mice or rats. But if you bring me a spider or a snake, absolutely not.
Oh, wow.
'Cause
I
don't know
remember
what was living with
years
us.
ago when I was a kid. Like when I was a kid, I remember that I lived in the city at the time. We had rats in the city.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember my aunt had this cat named, I can't remember her goddamn name, but I knew my aunt had this cat. And she was like mine's indoor outdoor cat.
Hmm.
But she was the kind of cat that you can literally see her fight raccoons,
Oh.
possums, rats bigger than her,
Mm-hmm.
and living in the city where I live at. And the one time I remember that growing up, going to our house, somehow a rat got into my aunt's basement. And the cat and the rat got into it. Where to the point they both was like injured.
Hmm.
That's how bad it was. Like it was like because when me and my cousin went down to go investigate the situation in the basement,
Mm-hmm.
No, thank you.
we looked at the cat, we looked at the rat. They're both laying there on the basement floor because
Passed out,
sometimes the
right?
rat got into the basement but don't know how it got in the basement. And they get into it because that's where the cat would normally stay at.
Mm-hmm.
The rat was big as the cat was.
Oh
It was
no.
like a pit bull kind of rat.
Oh yeah.
Like
So
the
were you
rat
living
was
in New York?
like in my eyes, it was like a pit bull. They both injured.
Hmm.
She healed. My aunt literally sent me and my cousin
Like go see
laying
what
there.
go see
Literally
what's
go
going on.
grab. My aunt sent me to go grab a garbage bag from upstairs. Right.
Oh. No.
I don't mind
This
that.
is true facts. Literally true facts.
Hmm.
My aunt tells me to go upstairs and grab a garbage bag. Right. I go grab the garbage bag. I come downstairs and because the rat is still badly injured, couldn't move.
Was
Hmm.
paralyzed.
My aunt had me pick. It reminds you, it's still moving. My aunt literally had me pick up the rat by the damn towel while it's still moving.
Mm,
No.
Put it in the garbage bag, right?
Gross.
And you know those old school like 70s, 80s like metal shovels?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Those are good.
Put it in the garbage bag
Yeah.
and you smack it. Smack it.
Yeah.
And you have another garbage bag right there beside it. So once you're done
Nope.
smacking the first
But
one,
it was inside the
continue.
garbage bag. That's the killer thing. She like it didn't go nowhere. It was inside the garbage bag when we did it.
mm,
You smack
Oh.
it while it's in the garbage bag, and then
Yeah.
you have another garbage bag there to put that one in.
Ugh.
Girl,
I did that
it
with
was
the
so
snake.
bad within one hit. All you heard squeak within one hit and was automatically dead.
Yeah.
They did not move, nothing. And my cousin was too scared to do it. And remind you, my cousin is 6 years older than me. And I was scared to do it. But my aunt bribed me with $10, talking about if you do it, I'll give you $10. So I did it.
Wow.
Oh
Yeah.
that
And the only
my
thing you seen was me take that shovel, wow, with one hit.
my
Yep.
neighbors we had lost power. Our neighbors behind us.
Gross.
It was a fried squirrel.
Hmm.
And it somehow touched the transformer,
Mhm.
fried itself,
Yep.
and was literally right there. We had a
Just hanging on the thing.
no, it was on the ground.
Oh, on the
And
ground.
they said, Cam, here's gloves, here's bats. We'll take it. And so they picked it up. They
Hmm.
ended up giving me, I think, $5 or $10. And then the next week, or like a couple weeks later, they ended up taking me to Big Boys for brunch.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I had happened with the
Which is
squirrel.
good.
Let's say
I got a new
$10.
apartment out of it.
Girl.
And then I don't mind rats. I love rats. In fact, my cousin Smitty on my dad's side ended up having a black rat
Oh,
with
oh like Ben.
with a scaly tail. Her
Oh.
name was Agnes.
Agnes.
Ooh.
And she was the sweetest girl. I loved me some Agnes.
Wow.
So I don't mind mice and rats. I'll sit there and I'll play with them.
Mm,
Man, I will say like the city rats here are bigger than like
right.
my one cat. I'm not gonna lie. Crystal and Kelly, y'all seen the white face one? She
Oh
weighs
yeah,
alone just by
you're in
herself.
Pennsylvania, so they're a lot bigger. Rats in
Like not the
Philadelphia
city
are
cats.
are the
Y'all
same
seen
size.
my white
Mm,
face cat? Her alone, she weighs a solid 16 pounds.
wow.
16 pounds. The city rats there got her beat by 5 pounds.
Yeah, that's gross.
Living here.
Really?
Oh,
Living
I'd love
here.
a
And
rat like that.
it's just like what the hell, and remind you
Mm-hmm.
the local don't get me wrong, I do have raccoons and possums and stuff or whatever in my area.
Mm-hmm.
And like, don't get me wrong, I know, like, thank goodness they're up to date with the rabies shots.
Yeah.
But it will be times like, because you know how like raccoons and possums like leave different marks, so I know which one they got into it with.
Mm,
It will be times like they will come home, got into it, because do have like other like stray cats, raccoons, skunks, whatever in my area. Only thing I gotta do is just look at the wounds and which they got into it. Where I'm like, oh, you got into a raccoon today,
ugh. Gross.
and because like they are outdoor indoor cats, when they do get into it with them,
Mm,
I automatically, literally, at first glance, I literally have to give them
mm,
medication in their back, and they hate it, and I have to
yeah.
isolate them in my basement for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
For
Quarantine.
two for 2 weeks,
Mm,
every single time. Because that, even though that I know the animals out here don't got anything, but just in case,
Just to be on
Yeah.
the safe side,
yeah, it's just like just in case if they did, like, it's a
have
safety hazard,
something.
and I have to come out of pocket of $200 just for this medication.
mm-hmm. Mm,
It's like, even though they're vaccinated, but there's multiple types of rabies.
Exactly.
So
mm.
everything's in this medication where I literally have to give them like a shot in their butt. And you know how hard it is for me to give them a shot in their
Run.
butt and isolate them for 2 weeks, especially during the damn summertime.
Mm.
It's
Mm-mm.
hard.
We just had my dad and I this summer ended up having to go possum hunting because
You got me on that one.
no
No.
I had seen this possum and right away I put down my coffee and be like, Dad, I seen a possum, and then I'm coming out. I was coming out with my coffee and I said, Dad, the possum is in the garage. It was an itty bitty. It was an itty bitty, and so we ended up. I ended up having to play catch the possum,
Oh my.
and I'm holding it by the tail, and I said, "Can we keep it?"
Oh.
No.
I was the only
No.
one who wanted to keep it.
Ooh.
Those things are notorious for having rabies.
Yes, they are.
They're worse than
So
raccoons.
my parents
I'm
were like,
sorry.
so I ended up going 2 doors down to throw it away in the waste bin,
Mm.
and apparently it freaked the boys out at the who pick up the lawn waste. Apparently, it freaked
Hey
them out.
everyone. I am going to end a little bit early, but Kelly and both Chris will stay up a little bit later for about 10 minutes.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I'm about to exit down. My dad's about to go to bed,
All
and
right, I
I'm
will
drunk,
talk to
so I'll be loud.
everyone later.
Good to see you, Cammy.
Yep.
See you, Cammy.
Love
Thank you for
y'all.
coming past, Cam.
You're welcome. You know I love you, Ashley.
I love you too, Cam.
All right. Bye, guys.
See you later.
Bye, hun.
Bye.
Hi. Did you want me to leave?
Girl,
No,
no.
she's